Good morning, Wildcats, and happy Wildcat Wednesday. So today is Mario Day, and the reason why it's Mario Day is if you see there, March the 10th looks just like Mario. And so to celebrate Mario Day today, make sure to take a picture wearing your favorite video game apparel or dressed as your favorite video game character and email those to me, Mr. Gong, at egong@weaverusd.org to be part of our Wildcat Wednesday video and to earn those 25 merits. Now, for our question of the day, because it is Mario Day, what is your favorite video game or favorite video game character? So make sure to answer that. The question at the bottom, the link at the bottom of the video, or the link that is in your email. Now, we are Weaver Wildcats, which means that we live the Weaver way, which means that we work responsibly, we have excellent behavior, we have that can-do attitude of achievement, we value everyone, we exhibit respect to others, and we are ready to learn as Wildcats. Also, let's continue to remember to do our part to help stop the spread of the coronavirus and all other germs and gross things. So make sure you wash your hands frequently and thoroughly. You're practicing good respiratory hygiene. You avoid touching your face, especially around your eyes, nose, and mouth. You're maintaining social distance when you're out, 6 feet or more, wearing your face coverings. And most important one is if you are feeling sick, take that time to get better, stay home, and don't get others sick. Right, and then some reminders for distance learning. And again, these are things that will help you. And as we continue to meet and talk with students, make sure you're checking your school Gmail account. Still, a lot of students are not checking their Gmail, and that is how you can communicate with your teachers and how your teachers are communicating with you. So check that school Gmail account often throughout the day. Make sure you're checking into Google Classrooms and finishing your assignments posted there for your lessons. Make sure you're checking into your daily class meetings and you're following the right day schedule. And of course, every day that is in the announcements and it is also in your email. And then with that, make sure you are watching the daily announcements and taking part of our school community and answering that question of the day. And then make sure you're taking those frequent brain breaks to get up and move around to get that blood flowing back through your body and into your brain. It is Wednesday, so if you're on distance learning, in the morning, you should be finishing up your Reading Plus, finishing up assignments, and make sure you're meeting with your distance learning support teacher. If you're in person, we will see you when you get to campus. Now, after lunch at 12:50 to 1:30, you'll have your homeroom today, and then followed by third period, fifth period, and eighth period. And remember, times are listed there for you. Again, that's our sixth grade schedule. And then our seventh and eighth graders will be following the same schedule today. After the morning, you'll be going to periods 1, 3, 6, and 8. And again, that's for the seventh grade as well as the eighth grade. Now, we do have some information about some books that do apply to Mario Day, and then also the month of March, which is Women's History Month. And to give us more information about what books we may be able to find about those topics, Miss Brummel and Miss Punches.
Hey folks, this is Mrs. Brummel here in the Weaver Middle School Library, and I am here with Mrs. Punches because we have some great books that we want to recommend to you and show you. So the first one that I just recently finished is called Playing Atari with Saddam Hussein. Now, why did I pick this? One, because Mr. Gong had put as one of our Spirit Wednesdays, Video Day, Mario Day, and I thought, well, this would be a great time to see what books that are in the library that kind of go with videos. So I, again, chose this one because it's historical fiction, or more actually historical, which is one of my favorite genres. And this young boy lives in Iraq. And at the time that the book takes place in the early 1990s, Iraq is invaded this country. And his dad and his family is caught up in this war. And what gets him through it, what keeps him going is he's big on Atari games. A lot of the U.S. he was influenced a lot with the U.S. as far as he watched American television, which helped him learn to speak English, video games, the food, just a really great book, but video games is what got him through that ordeal of war and what could happen to his family. So again, this is titled Playing Atari with Saddam Hussein. And in addition, we've got some, and I'm going to kind of pass this to Mrs. Punches, we've got some other games that deal with video games and just that.
So gamers, some of you have been or are a part of our esports club. So you've been doing a lot of gaming. Even prior to that, you've probably been doing a lot of gaming. So you might be hearing at home sometimes your parents say, oh, get off the game, get off the game. It's not good for you, it messes up your brain. Your teachers might even be saying that. Well, do you want to learn how gaming might be good for you? This would be a great book for you to pick up from the library and read. Youth and Video Games. This tells you all the positive aspects within video gaming and why video gaming would be good for youth and how it benefits them now and in their future. However, like every positive, everything that has a positive, has a negative. So negative aspect is if some of you are being told by your parents or family members, you're addicted to that, video gaming isn't good, you need to stop that. And you want to learn a little bit more and be like, you know what, am I really addicted? Do they really know what they're talking about? Pick up this book, Video Games Addiction. This will tell you what exactly addiction is of video gaming and give you some characteristics, and you could maybe start thinking like, hey, maybe or maybe not, I could be addicted to it. Do I need to make some changes or do I not? So these are some great books for you to get information about video gaming on the positive aspect and on the negative aspect of video gaming. So hope to see you guys check these out.
All right, and lastly, in addition to all those video games, March is Women's History. So I have lots of books here of women who's made contributions to education, to science, sports, politics, the economics. So a lot of great books here. So we have Women's History, we have books about videos. They're all in the library. In addition, plenty of other books, so check them out.
So thank you, Miss Brummel and Miss Punches, for that information about books that we can check out about video games and also the important contributions that women have made in Women's History Month. So, Weaver Wildcats, make sure to check out a book from our library. Now, our question of the day yesterday was, you could be any person other than yourself for one day, anyone in the world, in any time period. Who would you be and why? So some of the whys got rather personal. So instead of posting them all, there were a lot of good ones, such as celebrities and athletes. We had students that would like to be Steph Curry, Nick Bosa, who are both athletes. We had a student say Ariana Grande. We had a student say Marty McFly from Back to the Future so they could go into the future. So we had a lot of really good answers, a lot of fun answers, but then we had some serious ones, students mentioning that they'd like to be their sister or one of their friends, and they explained why. And we even had a student that said that they would like to be their dad. So thank you to everyone that participated on our question of the day yesterday, letting us know who you would be for one day. All right, and it is Wednesday, so there will be Netflix Club today after school from 3:30 to 4:30, and there will also be Spanish Club today after school from 3:35 with Miss Combs Flores and Miss Ramirez. And you do have a chance to enter the Father of the Year essay contest, where you can write about your father or a father figure that has been in your life. And the writing prompt is, what does your father mean to you? So if you'd like to participate in this contest, go ahead and get those essays written, and then you'll be emailing those to Miss Lalamere. The deadline is March 25th, which is a Friday. So we do have a couple weeks. So go ahead and start getting those essays together for the Merced County Father of the Year essay contest. And again, doesn't have to be a father, but it could be someone that was a father figure in your life. All right, and our quote of the day, going along with Mario, is, you'll never know if you don't reach for it. So Wildcats, let's make sure that we're always reaching and extending ourselves. All right, and what better way than to end Mario Day with our joke of the day? And it's about our poor friend Yoshi. How does Yoshi feel when he gets hurt? Yoshi feels dinosaur. All right, Wildcats, it is Mario Day. That's our joke of the day. We look forward to seeing you guys in all your favorite video game gear. And make sure to keep your eyes open for staff members around campus to see if there's any surprises on this Mario Day. All right, Wildcats, that's what we have for you for announcements today. And don't forget, each one of you is great. Just allow yourselves to be. Have a great day, Wildcats.